Hello all. In this tutorial of API testing, we are going to learn about test suite creation and test suite collection creation and execution. In Catalan Studio, test suite is nothing but a collection of test cases, and test suite collection is nothing but a collection of test suites. So we will create a test suite first. I will create a test suite by clicking test suite folder, new test suite. You can create a folder or you can create a test suite directly. I will create a test suite. Give the name to the test suite. I have given the name to this test suite as test suite REST request and I will click OK. This test suite editor window has opened. Now you can add the test case by clicking this add button and selecting the test case from the existing test cases, or you can go to the test case, open the test case, and you can add the test case from here, add to test suite. By clicking this arrow, I get two options, add to new test suite and add to the existing test suite. If I click on add to existing test suite, I will get the recently created test suite name. I will select that test suite name and I will click OK, and the test case has added to this test suite. Or if you want to add the test case from here, I will click on add. I will select this test case and I will add to this test suite. You can add the same test case in the test suite multiple times. If I click add and select the same test case and click OK, it will get added to the test suite. You can add same test case multiple times in the test suite. Test suite is actually provided to add multiple test cases at one place and execute those sequentially to form a business scenario. So if you execute these test cases one by one, you will form a business scenario and you will get the output, whatever you wanted to check. To execute this test suite, we will click on this run button. Once we click on the run button, this test suite will execute with all these test cases. If you want to skip running the test cases of this test suite, then you can click on this checkbox. If I click on these two checkboxes and if I only keep this one checkbox checked, then only one test case will run. These two test cases will not run because these are skipped from the test suite. So I will execute this. And it has executed only one test case and that is passed. You can see the result, check the result by clicking this result tab and you will get this REST request execution details by clicking the request and show test case details, and you will find the test case details over here for the executed test steps, elapsed time. You can click on these checkboxes and can filter the passed or failed test steps and check. To switch back, you can click on this button. Clicking the result tab, you will find some result of the execution, which will give you the summary, execution settings, execution environment, details. You can check the reports by clicking on the reports folder. You can right click and open the containing folder. I have opened this folder and I have got this report, test suite report, wherein I get the request details, the .har files, as well as I get the JUnit report.xml. If I open this JUnit.xml report, I get this report, which consists of all these steps which are executed and its status, that it is passed or failed. Now let's create the test suite collection. create the test suite collection, I will right click on test suite and I will select test suite collection. I will give the name to the test suite collection and click OK. And in this collection, I will select the test suite. I will add the test suite. I will select this checkbox and click OK. This test suite will get added to the test suite collection. And the way we can add one test case multiple times in the test suite, the same way we can add one test suite multiple times in test suite collection. So I have added this test suite in this test suite collection. I can again add this same test suite in the test suite collection and execute this twice. You can execute this test suite with different profiles. We have learned about profiles in my another tutorial of profiles. You can refer that tutorial and learn about profiles. You can also skip the test suite from running in the test suite collection by clicking this checkbox. You can move these test suites upwards or downwards and change the sequence of those before the execution. You can execute these test suites sequentially or parallelly. Sequentially execution will execute these test cases one by one. First test suite will be executed. After execution of this first test suite, second test suite will be executed. If we select the parallel execution, both the test suite will start execution at the same time and will finish execution at the same time. Clicking the execute button, we can execute the test suite collection. For now, I have skipped this test suite from execution. I will select the sequential and I will execute this test suite collection. The test suite collection has been executed and you will find the results in the results tab as we have seen in the test suite execution. But here you will also find the failed test cases versus the total test cases. And if you click on show details, it will go to the report of test suite. And here you can again find the test case details. You can check the reports for the test suite collection execution by clicking the reports folder. This was about creation of test suite and test suite collection for the REST API request and SOAP API request. And we have also learned about the reports, the JUnit reports that get generated after execution of the test suite or test suite collection. If you are new to this channel and would like to learn Cathlon Studio from beginning to advanced, please click subscribe and bell icon below this video. And please do not forget to like and share. Thank you.